there isn't anything as a justified resentment. And you said there also wasn't anything as a justified sympathy.
Yeah.
And it
Hmm.
came to mind the fact that those two things go together a lot because I started thinking about myself when I'm feeling like a victim. I both feel resentment for the circumstance I'm in or what somebody did to me, etc., etc. I have those issues going on. But I also have sympathy toward myself, self pity going on. And when I'm not feeling well, such as the cold I'm dealing with, I have a lot of those two dynamics going on, which are both resentment and self pity.
Yep.
So, I wonder if you could just talk a little bit more about that or what comes to mind. It's an incredible thought process.
It really is. And, it's a new area for a lot of people. Because for me to say that there are no justified resentments, that's a big, heavy duty statement to start with. And the other part that we were talking about, there are no justified sympathies. Gee, that's a heavy thing to lay on people. But if they're looking for spiritual growth, I know that in my case, it's been very, very important that I don't walk around having resentments towards anybody else or towards myself because it only hurt me and it cuts off the connection with the highest power. Now, when it comes to sympathy, what sympathy does is that it always, if it's held in mind a long time, causes us to feel sorry for the other person. Oh, I'm so sorry you're sick. Oh, how could this ever be your fault? I'm so sorry. And hand hold them kind of thing, and, stroke them, and it victimizes them. Because there's a reason they're sick. Maybe they're not eating right. Maybe they have a lot of resentment and anger and bitterness towards the world and towards themselves, and they feel sorry for themselves. So when I look inside myself and I find that I resent someone else or something that somebody did to me 5 years ago, then I ask the highest power to take it away and to bring me to neutral, to stillness and peace. In and of myself, I cannot eliminate resentment. Can't do it. And I believe that there are no justified resentments. When it comes to sympathy, if I find myself feeling sorry for somebody, then I look at what's my next action to them. And if I stay in the sorry mode, it is never empowering them to help themselves. It's always me doing something for them. From day one when healing correction started, immediately after a correction is given to someone, I teach them how to correct themselves. In other words, they need to take responsibility for what they're doing. Total responsibility for their life. Oh my God, there's another heavy one. I know people who it looks like their main mission in life is to feel sorry for everybody. And so they're really busy helping this one and helping this one and giving this one something and giving this one something and giving that one something. But they're not holding anybody accountable for what they're doing. So, to be able to look at the people that we associate with from a non-attached place, or you could use another word for it, from an empathetic place, a non-judgmental place. It's not my job to judge anybody. It just isn't. It's my job to offer them something that they can do for themselves, by themselves, to empower them to a better place.